Killington. I just got off the Superstar quad chair. This is ridiculous. We are going to be skiing here till June. Why? Because behind me is a mountain of snow. It's got to be over 30 feet tall. Heck, we even got to ski through a little tunnel here underneath the snowmaking equipment just to get to the other side of the hill. This snow pile is as big as the lift mechanism over here to my right. It's unreal. Now, if you ever wondered how they actually are able to make all this snow and who is responsible for it, wonder no more. Coming up, we got a very interesting piece. It's a behind-the-scenes look at our Killington snowmaking operation.
My name is Will Conroy. I'm 20 years old and I'm a snowmaker at Killington Resort. Basically, we get here, get suited up, and then put a radio on, get everything together, talk to the foreman, plan gets formulated. When we're making snow, usually you'll have your run, which is a trail that goes, whether it be a section or a couple different trails or whatever, that you'll get sent to go maintain, make sure everything's running right. For the most part, we work in pairs, sometimes more. It depends what job needs to get done. We work 4 or 5 12-hour shifts a week. So yeah, it's a lot of time, especially during the winter. Yeah, it does seem simple. Water and air make snow. But I'd say for the most part, you have to be mentally prepared as well as physically prepared because, you're lifting stuff. It's a very tough physical job, and I think most people would understand that from the get-go. But if you're out there for 6 hours and it's really freezing cold, it definitely takes a toll on you mentally because you can almost get like a lost feeling, especially if you don't necessarily know where you're going, if you're new or something like that. You definitely have to be prepared to, get the job done and not make excuses. Can't feel my arms, blah, blah, blah. My feet are soaked. Well, that's too bad. Keep moving. So it's definitely not for the weak of heart. And, there's snowmakers are definitely pretty core about that. Just getting the job done. That's what it's really all about. Channel locks is definitely our multi-tool. We use it as everything. It's a pair of pliers, it's a hammer. We sharpen them a certain way so you can scrape ice out of hydrants. You can chop ice off stuff, use them to close quick connects, which is what holds the hoses into the hydrants. Sometimes those break off. And that's just the type of job that it is, not everything's ever gonna be perfect. So, if you have an ear broken off or something like that, and the other one still works, you just gotta kind of make it work, make it run. So channel locks definitely help with that. The colder it is, the more water you can flow through the gun, and hence the more snow you can make. Because when the air is colder, it'll crystallize the water faster, and obviously you can get more water coming out. It means more snow on the ground. So if it's -10, you can, like I said, you can blow a 8-10 foot pile in half a day. It probably annoys my friends sometimes too. Every time we ride certain trails, they'll be like, hey, look, I made this snow, It's pretty satisfying at the end of the day. And you come back, after your last run and there's an 8-foot pile of snow there that wasn't there before when you were there 2 hours ago. You're like, hell yeah, man, I put that there. It's kind of cool because it's almost like, I kind of explain it to people like, I feel like a kid at recess, in 4th grade when you're going outside and it's like your little wonderland type thing. And you definitely see a lot of crazy things. I've seen some shooting stars that I thought were planes falling out of the sky because they were so bright, just these massive flame trails. And because you're just so high up, there's not a lot of light pollution, and especially on clear nights. And sunsets and sunrises are just unbelievable. The other day I was sitting at the top of Superstar Lift Shack and watching the last of the sun, hit Mount Washington. There's really nothing like it in my opinion. And that's what makes it all worth it for me is, even that one moment is just absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for job satisfaction and, fulfillment, you can't beat it.
Clubhouse right across from the tubing park. I am here with the owners of Bear Tracks Adventures, Lisa and Lexi. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Now I have to know, tell us a little bit about your company. I'd love to hear more about this.
Bear Treks Adventures is a snowshoe tour guide business based right here in Killington, Vermont. This is our second year in business, and we give tours of 1 hour ranging up to 4 hours, and we have tours for all levels, from beginners, people that have never been on snowshoes before, to people that are more advanced and want a more extreme workout.
Oh, it sounds like you have a lot of different options. Now, how would someone go about booking your services?
Well, the tours are booked through Killington Central Reservations, or they can book at any of the ticket offices where they can buy a ski ticket or any other type of service at Killington.
Or online at www.killington.com/snowshoe.
Oh, wow. Now, I have to ask, you said that you cater to beginners. This is my first time actually wearing a pair of snowshoes. I have a lot of shoes, but these are my first pair of snowshoes. Very glamorous, by the way, ladies. Is there any tips that you have for beginners?
Well, if you can walk, you can snowshoe.
Really, anyone can snowshoe. It's a great form of exercise. We have tours, 1 hour tours right here on the golf course, and we have tours that go up to the snow shed for a lovely lunch at the yurt, and we also have 4 hour tours across from Killington to Pico for people that really want an extreme workout. So something for everyone.
It definitely sounds like it. And if there's one thing that you would like your guests to take away with them after their snowshoe adventure, what would that be?
There's a lot of people that come to Killington where you have one member of the family who doesn't ski, but they want to get outside, enjoy the beautiful fresh air, the sunshine, the great weather that we have, and snowshoeing is that perfect activity.
Now that is the kind of sport that I like, something for everyone. I want to thank you so much, ladies, first of all, for being here today and helping me learn a little bit about the snowshoeing. And I think now we should check out what Slato's up to. He's at the K1 Lodge. Let's see what that Slato is up to. And for us, let's hit those slopes.
Sounds great. Let's go.
All right, let's snowshoe it out. Here we go.
All right, thanks, Nicole. Well, we've busted Jeff Alexander out of his office to catch up with us here on the slopes of Killington in front of the K1 Lodge. Jeff is the events and marketing manager here at Killington. Welcome back, Jeff. You're a regular on the show.
Good to be back.
We love having you up here because you got all the information. Jeff's the guy responsible for putting the good times together here at Killington. But I want to give a quick shout out before we talk to you. Just kudos to the snowmakers, man. They're really kicking butt up here.
Oh my gosh, it's still going right now, and that's going to launch us right through spring.
Well, what's happening this spring?
Well, we've got a lot going on. You know, this weekend is the Nefland Space Jam. $2,000 worth of prizes, or cash actually, given away.
Wow.
The little Grom guy who wins, or gal, is going to receive a 1-year sponsorship from Neff. That's happening in the Timberline, at the bottom of Timberline in Nefland.
Okay.
So that's going to be happening Saturday the 28th of February. You know, the following weekend, we've got family-friendly events throughout the weekend. Saturday is the Mountain Dew Vertical Challenge down at Snowshed. It's a free, fun event for all ages, basically a fun downhill course. And then the following day on the 8th, March 8th, it's going to be at Pico. And we're going to have it over on Exhibition Slope at Pico. It's going to be an awesome time at Pico.
Beautiful. And with a Killington ticket, you're good to go to Pico, correct?
Exactly, exactly. You know, in the following week, it's going to be huge here. It's the March 14th, 15th weekend. We've got the Slash and Burn Bank Slalom through the Stash. We also have the Vermont Ski Area Association Specialty Food Sampling Tour. It's going to be happening over at Bear Mountain. We've also got Scotty Lego and a couple other pros in-house provided by Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is going to be set up outside the Bear Mountain Base Lodge. Free giveaways, free prizes, free games, free iron-on, t-shirts,
Nice.
You name it, that's going to happen. And then over here at K1 base area, we've got the Dzeki's World of Adventure Après Ski Party. And so let me tell you, Dzeki's has the smaller yurt. They're transforming that yurt into an experiential visit. So you're going to want to step in there and try some really cool Feast of the Brave food. And we're also going to have a live band on the side of K1. That's going to be an outstanding afternoon, as well as the airbag. We're going to have the Dzeki's airbag right here next to K1.
Oh my gosh, I better buff up on my Espanol perhaps for that weekend,
You
huh?
might want to, let me tell you.
Let me start. Cerveza?
Por favor.
Oh, sí, por favor. Very good.
You know, and then right after that, we're in March at that point in time, and we have the Hibernation Park Jam at Bear Mountain. It's kind of the close of the season for the parks. Great park event, bottom of Bear Mountain at the bottom of the pipe. And then we roll right into spring. We're at the Pond Skims on April 4th. And then of course the iconic Bear Mountain Mogul Challenge. I mean, it's been around for over 30 years,
Yeah.
and for over 30 years, every single ski house has set up their own individual camp, showing the uniqueness of the ski houses and what who they are. And it's going to be a great way for all the ski houses to set up their own camps and kind of have a fun party and watch 200 bumps or 150 bump skiers go after the crown.
That's right. Hey, you don't have to be in the thing to enjoy it. As a matter of fact, probably have more fun just watching, I think.
Oh, we got DJ Dave's going to be spinning tunes, and then we got Andy Lugo and the Dirty Boost. They're going to be rocking out in the afternoon. So that's going to be a great event.
It just seems impossible that we're talking about the end of the season here when we were just standing on so much snow. Corey and I earlier in the day up on top of 30 feet of snow up there on Superstar.
It's amazing. And we're going to ski till spring, and of course we round out the entire year with the triathlon, the Killington Triathlon on May 2nd, the ski, bike, and run, one of a kind.
Excellent. Hey, as always, more information needed, go to our website. It's killington.com. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us again.
Good to see you, sir.
All right. Hey, let's head inside, see about the cerveza.
I'm on.
Por favor.